Hello guys, it's Pugilist King here, doing a raw, unbiased opinion on the man himself, Mr. Tyson Fury, IBOWBA and WBO heavyweight champion. Right. This video is going to be discussing the ankle injury and the steroid allegations. Well, as far as the ankle injury, the ankle injury is 100% real in my opinion. I mean, that there is a real injury. Did you even see the pictures of it? I mean, there's bruises all over it, and you can't fake an injury like that. Let's be real here. And people are saying he wasn't in shape for KLITSCHKO. I'm 100% certain he was in shape for KLITSCHKO. I believe he was probably in fighting shape now. Well, I suppose the fight is in a couple of weeks away anyway, but he's in fighting shape now. Sure, he was only eating fish and vegetables. He was training 2-3 times a day, 6 days a week. So you can't say he wasn't in shape. And as far as this nightclub stuff, how could he have been raving at a nightclub and Wales and all that whenever he was in bloody Germany? That's beyond me. I know there's videos and pictures and everything, but maybe after his injury he went home to England and went, not even England, France, because that's where the Euros are at, and then this could have been on the weekend after the KLITSCHKO, or after he's postponed the KLITSCHKO fight with injury. Then he could have been partying, and he was partying because he was buying shots. He bought €1,000 worth. But that's Tyson Fury. You can't not expect him to do something like that. I mean, Tyson Fury does what he wants. People were saying he was on drugs at that Deontay Wilder fight in January when he called Deontay Wilder out. I don't believe that, but he probably was drunk. He does like drinking. Like, he'd even have drinks during training camp and stuff when the fights have been postponed, but he's usually pretty professional. Sometimes, like, he 100% sacrificed for this KLITSCHKO rematch, and yeah, this is it. Now, I think that people just want to hate Tyson Fury, and that sometimes I can see why, because he does have, he says things out of proportion, and he says things that he shouldn't say, but he speaks his mind. Tyson Fury doesn't speak from a script like the likes of Vladimir KLITSCHKO does. Tyson just doesn't conduct himself in that manner. That's not Tyson Fury's personality, and I think that's why people believe that he's pulling out of the Vladimir KLITSCHKO fight, or not that he's pulling out of the Vladimir KLITSCHKO fight, but that's why they make these allegations about him not being in shape and all that. And the thing is, with the sport of boxing, injuries occur quite often, because when you're running and sparring and doing conditioning work and sprints, especially sprints, you can go over your ankle very easily. If you're sprinting uphill or downhill, I know myself, you can go over your ankle very easily. It's hard sometimes to avoid it, especially if you're running like on a hill or an uneven surface. Like, you go over your ankle very, very easily, and trust me, it's not nice. These steroid allegations, I'm not sure what all these steroid allegations is about. he did say one time in an AFL TV interview, I think he was talking about David Price's opponent who knocked him out last year, saying about, he was talking about steroids and performance enhancing drugs, and he was saying that probably everyone in the top 10 is on drugs. And if you go across a wide range of sports, even things like tennis, cycling, well, bodybuilding, absolutely 100% steroids. But tennis, cycling, especially cycling's a big one, especially after Lance Armstrong got caught with the doping allegations and all. But everyone in the top 10 in the Tour de France is on PEDs. Now, they're not necessarily an anabolic steroids per se, but they are doing things to enhance performance. You get me? I said also that somebody, I think the interview was with Coogan Cassius or James Hilder on AFL TV, and I love that channel. Anyways, it's another discussion. He says, he says the top 10s are on gear. When he was asked about himself, it wasn't real. It was, I wouldn't say it was hesitant, but it was very reluctant to answer. Like, he was sort of saying, yeah, well, you got your meat, which is GMO in it and all that. And I don't even know what GMO is, but he was talking about how you have meat and GMOs in it and all that kind of stuff, which was, it's true, but it's not really relevant to what Coogan Cassius, or I think it was Coogan Cassius, was asking him. But I think he's on anabolic steroids. I doubt it. If he was on anabolic steroids, there'd be signs that he would be very aggressive and his skin would be breaking out and acne. He'd be getting very hormonal, and getting very moody. Like, it would be noticeable. Like, it wouldn't be Tyson being Tyson, not that kind of moody, just gone completely off the radar. And his physique would probably be a lot better than it is now, because his physique is actually like, his physique was pretty poor, but it was getting better towards this camp. But if it was on steroids, it would be ripped to shreds, like Lamont Peterson was, and like Juan Manuel Marquez was, and like Manny Pacquiao was. And before you go off on one, yes, I do believe Manny Pacquiao was on steroids. I do seriously believe it. As well as that, he had a change of strength and conditioning coaches, but the rumours have been about, and Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao never denied that they were on steroids. Whether they were asked or not, I don't know. I haven't seen enough interviews, but they haven't actually said that they're not on steroids, so that seems likely there too. But Tyson Fury, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't he have knocked Klitschko out if it was on juice? I think he would. I mean, steroids have the ability to do that. But he was sceptical of drinking anything or eating anything in Germany when he was over, because of that very reason of being spiked. But I don't really think that he's on steroids. I mean, seriously. And I don't believe that he pulled out of the fight on purpose. But with Tyson Fury, I wouldn't 100% agree with that, actually, because I sound like I'm going back and forth here, changing sides, but Another thing you have to think of is the psychology, because Vladimir Klitschko done that to Tyson Fury last time round, and maybe now Tyson Fury's doing it now this time round in pure badness, because he thinks that it will have some kind of mind game, which perhaps it might do, I don't know, because Tyson Fury must know how the human mind works, and he must know a bit about psychology, because psychologically he's able to screw with anyone's head. And I even think someone like Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, I think he'll be able to get inside their heads too. That's just honest truth. And, well, I think he has the most chance of beating both of them guys. But anyways, I will be definitely talking about that in another video, because it's a very important topic. But anyways, this is the longest video I've ever made on this channel, but there's plenty more to come, so get subscribed to the channel if you want more to come. There'll be more coming up very shortly. Thank you for watching.